Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters and brothers. It's your brother Lahu Ramadan on the West Coast. Bring you that information about that Injil, brothers and sisters. The only game in town. That information that we have to understand about the Injil, brothers and sisters. We have to first know about the Abraham covenant. The Abraham covenant told us when the God made the covenant with Abraham and his seed, he said, know of a surety, your seed will be taken to a land that's not theirs, served and afflicted for 400 years. After that, I will come. So, brothers and sisters, the faith that we have to have is in the God that came for us. Master Fraud Muhammad was taught a made God and sent to the North American wilderness. He had to come in sin flesh, brothers and sisters, because our captives were the land that we was held captive in, that was only going to be temporarily. All the prison guards was Caucasian. Other words, devils. So therefore, Master Farad Muhammad had to come in sinful flesh to condemn sin in the flesh. But he didn't raise up no Chaldeans. He raised up 60,000 Levites. 60,000 Levites, and put Elijah in charge. Made him the messenger of Allah. And Elijah's job was to do what he did for the 42 years that he did it. But he had a job. He was supposed to prepare us for the messenger of the covenant, brothers and sisters. Messenger of the covenant. This is the where we're supposed to have faith in. We're supposed to have faith in Master Farad Muhammad. We're supposed to have faith in the messenger of the God, Elijah Muhammad. We're supposed to have faith in the Levites to push that program, to lead us to the messenger of the covenant who would suddenly appear at Elijah's temple, brothers and sisters, as a refiner fire and filler soap. And in that faith and our belief, we will receive a reward. So myself and the Injil warriors, brothers and sisters, heard that messenger of the covenant. And he allowed us to walk with him and study the Injil, brothers and sisters. The Injil was from the sealed book of Revelation that was sealed by 7 seals. The messenger of the covenant, Master Suleiman, was able to lift those 7 seals and reveal to us our new mind, brothers and sisters, our new reality, our new vision. That we didn't have that, brothers and sisters, prior to the messenger of the covenant, prior to the lifting of those 7 seals on them 22 chapters of the book of Revelation. In that Bible that was sitting here for 571 years according to the supreme wisdom. So, yes, brother, our reward is when we start studying and understanding the Injil. That was back in beginning of 2019, at the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020, brothers and sisters. Other words, that 400 years of our journey was up in 2019. And the first year after the 400 years, brothers and sisters, that plague came about. You already know about all that. You already know about all of that. We don't have to get into that, brothers. So once we start studying and understanding the Injil, understanding the time frame that was broken down by Master Suleiman, we had to have faith to keep rolling with him. So from 2020, 2021, 2022, and now 2023, October the 7th, that's when the ignite of that war in heaven started, brothers and sisters. Just so happened on the 7th of October, the messenger of the covenant had already told us about it, brothers and sisters, that it was we've been learning about it for the last 3 years, but we had to have faith, brothers and sisters. We had to have faith. Myself and the Injil warriors and the warrior queens stayed on the program. Stayed on the program, brothers and sisters. And now, once that war broke out, false Israel, the ones who have our identity, now Jerusalem is surrounded by armies. False Israel is a Satan, so they got to do what they are doing right now. 24,000 civilians dead. They're trying to uproot Hamas, but Hamas is the governing body of Gaza. And Gaza is the land of the Palestinians. And false Israel is the occupier of that land, intruder. Just like America, just like the devil, the European came to America as an intruder to someone else's land. So just like Israel, America had weapons of mass destruction. So they used them weapons of mass destruction to keep that power. So when Israel need bombs, America jumped right at it to make sure they got every bomb they need. But out of the side of their mouth, they saying, hey, you can't be killing so many of them civilians. But out the other side of their mouth, they signed the check to send more weapons, send more bullets for their tanks, send more missiles for their airplanes and their submarines. But they are just a sign, brothers and sisters, of what's coming to a city near us in the North American wilderness, because we be that true children of Israel. So yes, brother, we got to believe. We got to have faith. But we ain't got no faith in the American dream. That's when we couldn't read or write for the 400 years we've been here. And then when we was allowed to read and write, they implemented a new vision that we had to have faith in. But that new vision didn't talk about the God was coming to pick us up. That new vision stated that, hey, when you die, that the God had a room in his mansion for you. Now we know where that room at. It ain't up in the damn heaven nowhere. Because the God of this world is the devil. And the devil got a room in his mansion for you. And we all know where that room is. But yes, brothers and sisters, there's a reward coming for our faith. And our faith is not in the American dream. Our faith is not in that bullshit that Ishmael is talking, that he got fed from Louis Eugene Graham, the son of a devil. Louis Eugene Graham, modern day Farrakhan, who's sitting in Elijah's seat, telling us that we can stay in America when we know damn well the supreme wisdom say our land is Arabia. That's our promised land. That's what we are getting as a reward for our 400-year sojourn in the North American wilderness. So we have to believe that after 400 years, the God will come. And he came in 1930, 93 years ago, and did what he's supposed to do. Raised the priest tribe, the Levites. How you going to know, brothers and sisters, unless you have the priest tribe to preach to you, to give you the knowledge. Therefore, you can have faith in the knowledge of what the contract was. Faith in the knowledge of what the contract was. And the contract is what we would be receiving, but we had to have an understanding, because in the midst of them 400 years, brothers and sisters, that's generations after generations after generations. And now at the end of those generations, we need revelation. And that revelation came to us in the form of the Injil. And that Injil is our new mind, brothers and sisters. So that's what the Injil warriors, the warrior queens, that's what we've been pushing. Not that shiznit Ishmael is talking about, that he got from his so-called leader, that damn son of a devil, Farrakhan. Or you can have faith in that bullshit's neck called Christianity. Believing in the unseen. Ain't the preachers, you go to Sunday school today, what the preachers is telling you. He first wants some damn money. And then he's giving you whatever book in the Bible that he's preaching from. It's just drama. You can go and turn on the radio and get a damn song from a rapper that uplift you to a certain point, and then after the song is over, you back to business as usual, cause you live under a damn devil. But in that sign is in the east, that sign in heaven, brothers and sisters. And them false Jews that got your identity is ready to get obliterated. And then they coming for us. They coming to get rid of the evidence. And the black man and the black woman in the North American wilderness, we be that evidence. Our 400 years is over. So we have to have faith that the God is going to fulfill the covenant that he made with Abraham and his seed. Go to waralert.org, brothers and sisters, so you can get the substance. You can get the proof to back up your faith. I'm your brother Elihu Ramadan on the West Coast. As I came before you, so should I leave you in the peaceful greetings of Assalamu Alaikum.